Hello guys, so just a couple of days ago I talked about how waiting for sniper entries are not a good thing for a trader, right? So let me just prove to you why. Let's look at this trade for instance. This is today and we are printing this marvelously, right? Price is pushing all the way up marvelously. Now, why do I say this? When you look at my analysis, this was what I was having, right? This was what I was having. This right here became the last high. So I wanted price to retest this last high before we continue that what uptrend, because we already know we're in an uptrend, right? This right here was just a pullback. We are going to continue that uptrend. Very, very nice. So where should I be looking for price coming all the way back to? You see, when you look at the 5 minute time frame, this is the 5 minute time frame. This is the obvious high for price to actually come all the way back to. But did price actually get there? Obviously not. You can see that price did not get to that zone right there. So does that mean I shouldn't execute my trade? Of course, I have to execute my trade. Why? Because even though price did not get to this zone right here, which is where I actually wanted to execute the trade, but price pulled liquidity from a what? A level. When you look closely, you realize that this right here was a what? A sell candle, indicating what? Sellers coming into the market before buying pressure. That's right there. It became a what? A pullback. Just right there. That's a pullback and price tested it. So price actually tested that zone and continued shooting all the way up. What do you think I'm going to do? All I need is just a change of character. When I see a change of character, I know the upward move is confirmed. I'm going to do what? Execute my trade. Easy as that. I'm not going to sit down waiting for sniper entry. No. And look at that. When the change of character got confirmed around this zone right here, immediately I executed my trade. And I could also see that you already know what happens when you see this type of move, which is what? The short bar strategy, double bottom followed by a change of character. That was more confidence to me to do what? To execute the trade. First TP was already hit around 10k, thereabouts, around this zone right here. I'm just leaving the second trade for price to continue shooting all the way up. Now, if you look at this, you think price did not actually hit a zone or a tangible level before shooting all the way up. But you'll be wrong. If you come all the way back to the what? The bigger time frame and push price all the way up to this zone right here, you can see that that right there became a what? A support zone for price to push up. Now look at it again happening. That's right there became another support zone for price to push all the way up. So the support zone wasn't just this lows right here or just this level right here. It was from here all the way up to this zone right there. So obviously this is telling you that yes, price actually hit a support zone before pushing all the way up. So if you were actually on a 5 minute time frame and you're looking for sniper entry, trust me, you would have missed all this move. And it is not fair for you to sit the whole week or the whole day analyzing your chart just for price to do what? Mess your entry. It's not fair. To be honest, last week it happened to me and I was quite pissed, right? You can see the price push all the way up massively. Very, very nice. And as a trader, please always make sure your bigger time frame analysis is meant for weeks. Why am I saying this? If you look at my analysis, you realize that this was just the only place that I actually wanted price to come to. If price could come here and push all the way up, I know we are now in an uptrend. What do? I just find reasons to add trades. You don't have to erase everything and do what before you now add in more trades. This is a huge supply zone to me. So when price gets all the way back into this zone, you can obviously see I'm still holding my what? My swing trades. I'm still holding my swing trades right here and this one as well. So the only trade that I actually closed last week, I think that was last week, was Friday. The only trade that I actually closed was this because the 714 method was kicking in around this one right here. And I was in an uptrend. I already got out of my TP right here. So I had to get out of the trade. But yes, that is it. You see that today I did not even venture to wait for what? Sniper entry. No, there are always reasons for you to execute a trade. Remember, don't wait for sniper entries. They are not always good and they might always lead you to what? Bad trades, right? So let's see what happened with this trade. Where are we heading to?